So today is the day that we start taking these planes out and fixing the ones that are not up to par. I think I have to screw a retract in on the Tempest and put the new fan blade on it. The P51, I just have a couple of more switches to mount, and then she'll be good. And then I got to do the control arm for the throttle. That's it. That's done. The A10 Warthog is all fixed. The nose retract, the strut is all fixed. Now all I have to do is just put a little bit more glue on that retract that popped out in the wing, and that'll be good. Surprisingly, on that hard landing that I took with that A10, it didn't do much damage. Although the front of it up there is a little messed up, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Got a small dent in my intake up here, but somebody left a message saying to use some type of a light spackle, and I could do it all over again. Yeah, today's the day when we go through all this and get it straightened out. I'm going to put that ME262 together and leave it together. I'm not going to take it apart anymore. I'm going to leave the wings attached. Eddie at the flying field said that's the best way to do it, because taking the screws in and out, it's not good, especially because these Dynam planes, it just uses a plastic, like most planes, uses a plastic receiver for that bolt to come down. But also a little talk about yesterday in the AMA field thing. I'm not going to take back what I said, because to do so, I would be admitting that I was wrong, and I don't feel like I was wrong. I felt as though I should have been let in to fly. It made me feel like I wasn't trusted enough to be able to go in there and do a couple of electric flights and get out of there and lock the gate back up on my way out. I was going to be there for maybe an hour, if that. Probably wouldn't even have taken me that long. For me to go back on what I said, I will admit that I was a little angry. Actually, I was really pissed. I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed. I was sat there for 3 hours. 3 hours at that gate. It was hot. It's just miserable. And trying to email people, like I'm going to get an email back. No email back. I did get responses from Eddie. Eddie, I appreciate that, man. You're the only one. You're the only one that was willing to communicate with me, and I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that, just so you know. However, I do believe that I should have been let in. I mean, not unless there was some severe air traffic control going over that day, and they were just like, no, we don't want you to fly that. And under those circumstances, I would be agreeable. But like you said, no, there was nothing wrong yesterday, just nobody was there. So I'm not going to go back on what I said. I will say that nothing that I said had anything to do with any members of the AMA club. Didn't have to do with the field. Didn't have to do with anything other than the fact that I felt as though that I should have been let in to fly my planes. I'm not an inexperienced pilot. I'm a safe pilot, except for that accident the other day, Doug. But that was a complete mechanical failure of the plane, and I had absolutely nothing to do with that whatsoever. And nothing was harmed or broken or hurt. Just my plane and my ego a bit, maybe. But yeah, I will admit that I was a little angry, and I felt as though that I had a right to be angry. I just wasted my day going up there. I actually could have gone and done something else with a group of friends that I haven't done in a long time and go play golf. I was invited. I could have set up a tee time with them, and I could have been out golfing. But I promise my channel a damn video. And when I promise my channel something, I typically deliver to my channel. And I didn't get to do that. That was another reason why I was a little disappointed. A little of everything. But then I have to come home, get my son ready, and then go watch game film with the football team, which is an absolute blast to do, I'm not going to lie. I love watching game film with the football team. They're a good football team, and they're fun to watch on film. So, no complaints there at all. Just the fact that, well, let's take a look outside today. And this is the way it's going to be for the rest of the week, you guys. Pouring rain. Absolute shit. So that's the way it's going to be for the next few days. And that's why I wanted to get those damn planes up in the air. I don't know. It kind of made me feel like that they didn't trust me. And I feel as though that I'm a damn trustworthy person. There's not a person that I know that doesn't trust me. I earned that trust by being a good person, by being loyal, by having integrity, and all of the other Army Corps values that were instilled in me back when I was a young kid. I feel as though that I should have been let in, period. I mean, that's just that. Cloud Puncher, if you want to unsubscribe, by all means, man, unsubscribe. You ain't doing nothing. I understand that you have your point and see it from one way, but I see it as a totally different thing. I see it as something that was no big deal. It wouldn't have been a big deal. I was left at that AMA club the other night by myself with my nephew Tyler. And Doug had no problem leaving me there alone. Why? Because Doug trusted me. Doug knew that I was going to clean that place up. I was going to go lock the gate on my way out. He knew that I was going to be able to take care of that field like an AMA member and a member of the club would. And I did. Another guy was right there along with me, packing up to leave. But the fact is that I was left there and would have been the last person out. And I would have taken care of that field like everyone else does. I don't know. Yeah. So going back on what I said, I'm not going to go back on what I said. I mean, besides saying, I think there was one thing that I may have gone a little overboard with, calling politics communist bullshit, which, I mean, I hate politics. I hate them. I hate everything to do with them. I'm not a very political person. I'm the type of person that says, hey Dave, what's up, man? Hey man, can you help me do this? Or can I borrow this? Absolutely, man. And if I needed that same respect from anyone, I would get it. Especially people that know who I am, know me as a person. I'm extremely trustworthy. Extremely trustworthy. My family has everything that their hearts desire. I take care of my people. And I felt as though that I wasn't taken care of yesterday. When I would have done that. If somebody called me and they were like, hey man, what's the code? Oh man, you didn't pay your $75. But I'll grab that from you next time. Don't worry about it, dude. Go ahead in. That's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. I didn't think it would be a big deal for me to be in there. And they made it a big deal, man. None of them would give me that code. Not even one would give me that code to get in that gate. The guy showed up, unlocked the gate to go drop off a porta potty, and I was like, oh, good, I can get in now then. Nope, he called somebody, and they told him, no, do not let him in. Boy, what a kick in the nuts, man. I felt almost violated a little bit. Like, my pride was hurt. My pride was hurt that I was not trusted to go back there and fly that plane. That's just the bitter, just honesty of it, is my pride was shot down. I should actually change the title in the video to my pride was shot down at the AMA field, because that's exactly what it was. I feel like there's no one out there that can't trust me. And not one of these guys were like, hey, it's Dave from the RC channel, you know, he ain't gonna hurt nothing back there. He's gonna go back there, maybe crash a couple of planes, and then he's gonna be out of here. Not going back there to drink or have parties or any of that shit. I want to go back there, handle my business, and leave. Like I said, I would have flown at my own field yesterday, but the grass was just a little bit too long. And I didn't feel like going and getting a riding lawnmower, putting it on the trailer, driving over to the field, mowing it, then going and putting the lawnmower back, going and grabbing my planes, then going back over there and flying my planes. That's what I would have had to have done if I chose to fly at my own field. So I was like, well, screw that, man. I'll just go up to the AMA field. I think those guys up there like me. I'm pretty sure they like me, and if they don't, I don't understand why not. I've done absolutely nothing to offend any of them. I hope I haven't. I don't think I have. Actually, I'm pretty sure I haven't. I like all those guys up there. I enjoy watching them fly their planes. I enjoy watching Doug fly his helicopters. I would just like an explanation besides, oh, you didn't pay your $75 of why I was. If that's what it was, then that's kind of a bad deal. I think I should have been trusted enough for them to understand that I would have given them that money the next time I saw them. No big deal. No skin off my ass. No skin off my ass. It's $75, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. $75 is nothing in my world. $75 is absolute nothing in my world. That's my kid's allowance for the week. Whatever. So no, Cloud Puncher, I'm not going to go back on what I said. I'm not going to take back anything I said, because I'm a goddamn man, and that's what men do. Men don't go back on what they believe. And I believe I should have been let into that field yesterday, and I'm not going to change my opinion. I'm not going to change my mind. Did I say it a little snotty yesterday? Well, you got to understand, I was pissed yesterday. I was so pissed off. I just wasted my whole day, wasted gas, wasted my time, had that truck loaded up with all my stuff, charged batteries, everything, just ready to go. No. I will not go back on what I said. That's it, guys. I'm Dave. This is Dave's RC. Later.